Namaskar and welcome to another episode of UGC Cracker Learning Series. In this session, let us discuss plagiarism. You might have heard that plagiarism. Plagiarism is a latest and hot issue in higher education and academic community. UGC has now a plagiarism policy. As part of that, UGC has supplied UGC anti-plagiarism software or plagiarism checking software to all universities. In addition to that, UGC has now implemented one mandatory paper to all PhD research scholars as part of their coursework. Look this, Research Ethics and Plagiarism, which is authored by me, and our today's discussions will be based on this book. Followed by these discussions, let us have some multiple choice questions related with this plagiarism and other related issues. Okay, let us start from the very beginning itself. What is plagiarism? Etymologically speaking, we can see that the word plagiarism has been derived from Latin word plagiarius. What is the meaning of plagiaris in Latin word? It is kidnapping. We have different definitions of plagiarism, but in the examination point of view, it is very less important. That is why let us skip all this. But at the same time, we have to understand what is the concept of plagiarism. Plagiarism is taking another person's writings, words or images or something like that without proper acknowledgement. That means without proper citation. What is citation? It is nothing but mentioning the proper reference. That's only. Plagiarism may be occurred in printed resources and electronic resources. At the same time, detecting in the printed or conventional resources is a little bit difficult. At the same time, in the plagiarism of e-resources are very easy with the help of plagiarism detecting software. Now, let us understand the categories of plagiarism. There are mainly two categories. Very simple. Intentional plagiarism and unintentional plagiarism. What is unintentional plagiarism? It is, in this case, the author doesn't have any intention to copy or intention to plagiarize. The thing is that he doesn't know how to give proper citation. In this case, it is called as unintentional plagiarism. Whereas the second category is intentional plagiarism. Here, the author takes another person's wordings, writings, or something like that in his paper, in his book, in his research work without giving proper citation. That is what is called intentional plagiarism. Okay, we have understood what is plagiarism, the categories of plagiarism. Now, let us try to understand the reasons for plagiarism. Why people plagiarize? There are so many reasons. That is, the first one is desire to get reputation very easily. The second one is academic pressure. Third one is lack of subject proficiency. And the fourth one is lack of language proficiency. The other point is poor time management. Sixth point is academic laziness. Seventh point is lack of a plagiarism policy. The other point is that unawareness of plagiarism policy. These are all the reasons of plagiarism. Now, let us try to understand what are the types of plagiarism. There are mainly 7 types of plagiarism. The first one is clone type of plagiarism. As the name indicates, it's a cloning type. That means there is no any difference between the first one and the second one. That means the original one and the duplicate one, there will not be any changes. That is what is called a clone type of plagiarism. The second category is control C type of plagiarism. According to this method, some significant parts of a work is copied and made another work. That is what is called control C type of plagiarism. The other one is find and replace. According to find and replace method, some significant keywords are identified and they are substituted by synonyms. This method is called find and replace method. The other method is remix method. That is, it is also called patchwork method and a mosaic type of plagiarism. According to this method, different some parts are collected from here and there and made another work or made another research or made another paper. That is what is called. The other type of plagiarism is 404 error type plagiarism. Its look and feel will be very nice. There will be proper citations at the end of a paper or end of the work. But as we check the reference, it is hardly seen. That is a duplicate citation. That is what is called 404 error type of plagiarism. The other type of plagiarism is inaccurate authorship. It may be happened in 2 ways. The first one is sometimes we are preparing, two people are preparing one work or doing one research work, and suppose the second one is eliminated in the place of from the place of author, and the single author, the first author will take the whole responsibility. That is the example of this type of plagiarism. It may be happen the other way also. The thing is, it is the outsourcing. Sometimes the people may be outsource their research work to other fellows, and that fellow will take the responsibility. In that case also it is called as inaccurate authorship. The other type of plagiarism is self-plagiarism. What is self-plagiarism? It is plagiarizing. It is taking our own works and resending to some other publications or some to other journals. Maybe slight changes will be there, but the same content more or less will be same. This type of plagiarism is called self-plagiarism. We have already studied what is plagiarism, types and categories. Now, how we can avoid plagiarism? The first thing is that be honest. The other point is try to understand the different citation styles. APS style, MLA style, Harvard style, Chicago style, something like that. Okay. Then how we can detect plagiarism? Plagiarism can be detected by 2 ways. First one is manual checking and the second one is machine based checking or software based checking. In the case of conventional resources, the manual checking has to be done. Then only we can find out plagiarism. And in the case of e-resources, we can use software packages. We have different plagiarism checking software. Presently, UGC is supplying to all universities Urkund software. In addition to that, there are different plagiarism checking software. Paid softwares are there and freely available softwares are also there. Some of these are the plagiarism checking software: Urkun, Tenetin, WriteCheck, plagiarism.org, plagtracker.com, WriteCheck, Duplicate Checker, Flag Scanner, Flag Tracker, Viper, etc. Now, what are the punishments for plagiarism? UGC has categorized the plagiarism into four. Depending upon on the basis of the level of plagiarism, UGC has categorized four levels: level 0, level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 0 is similarities up to 10 percentages. Level 1 is similarity above 10 percentage and to 40 percentage. Level 2 similarities above 40% and to 60%. Level 3 is the similarities above 60%. What are the punishment for the plagiarism in the case of thesis and dissertation? They are: level 0 similarities up to 10 percentage, that is minor similarities, no penalty at all. Level 1, that is similarities about 10 to 40%, such student shall be asked to submit revised script within a stipulated time period not exceeding 6 months. In the case of level 2 similarities above 40% to 60%, such students shall be debarred from the submitting revised script for a period of 1 year. In the case of level 3, that means similarities above 60%, such students' registration for the program shall be cancelled. What are the penalties in the case of plagiarism in academic and research publication? That is, level 0 similarities up to 10%, minor similarities, there is no any penalty at all. In the case of level 1, that means similarities 10% to 40%, shall be asked to withdraw the manuscript. In the case of level 2, that means similarities above 40% to 60%, he shall be asked to withdraw the manuscript and he shall be denied a right to one annual increment and shall not be allowed to be a supervisor to any new master, MPhil, PhD student for a period of 2 years. In the case of 3, that means the similarities above 60%, he shall be asked to withdraw the manuscript, shall be denied a right to 2 successive annual increments, and shall not be allowed to be a supervisor to any new master or MPhil student or PhD student for a period of 3 consecutive years. Now let us discuss the examination point of view, some multiple choice questions related with this topic.